man, welcome to the show. We live on Facebook. You know, we got my man Mo up in here, the second annual Rebuttal Entertainment NFL mock draft. And of course, we know who's going to be there. They are always there. They always making the playoffs some kind of way. The future world champ, Pittsburgh Steelers. That's right. You know how it is. Mo in there searching as always, trying to find a way to help his Redskins, Washington Commanders, or whatever the hell their name is, out. So it's all good, man. We're gonna get this mock draft started with most cities behind down. So y'all come on in. I got a link in the comment section if you want to pop in the screen and tell us what position your team need in the first round, second round, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh round, or whatever. It's not no boxing. Boxing maybe late on the night, depends on how I feel. We're gonna do the NFL. We're gonna do the NFL show today, and then we got the draft coming. So y'all bring y'all bum old teams up in here. Come on in here. Let us know what them bum 49ers, them Raiders, and them daggone who else in there? Them Cowgirls. You know what I mean? Come up in here, let us know what all them bum teams need to help their team in their winning ways, man. What's going on, Mo?
What's up? What's up? Sorry about that. I was choking, man. But I'm ready to get this show started, man. We're gonna talk about my sorry team. Every team in my division is sorry.
Well, let everybody know who's your division and who's your bum team.
Well, NFC East and the Washington Football Commanders is my team. I mean, it is a disaster everywhere you turn with this organization. The owner, the front office, the whole rollout to the name change, the stadium situation. DC's not going to pay for it. Maryland's not going to put no money. Virginia wants it. They're trying to reach out to a different fan base. We all know what they're doing. It's just a mess. This whole team is a mess. But that's who I rooted for when I was a kid, and I'm going to stick with them. I don't know why, but
I hear you, man. They still what they is, man. They just need some adjustments, like a new owner, new team, new stadium, new facility, new fan base. They need a whole lot of things. My man Brian Johnson is watching on Facebook. What's up, champ? You want to come on in here when you get a chance? Hit the link, talk about your bum team too, and who they gonna draft. Come on in, man. Rest in peace, Pittsburgh still a quarterback, Dwayne Haskins, you know what I mean? So I know we're going to be looking for a quarterback later on in the rounds, man. But, I think we're going to be all right, man. You know what I mean? Pittsburgh, one of them teams we take adversity, run with it, and we're going to be all right. We might even bring Big Ben back. Nah, we don't need Big Ben. Yeah, man. So, Mo, what round y'all pick in the first round?
We pick the 11th pick in the first round.
11th pick.
Yep, and y'all pick the 20th.
20th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're gonna start by the 11th pick. The Washington Redskins is on the clock. Who you got, Mo? What position they need?
Oh man, it's a hard one for me. I'm gonna be honest, because I didn't know where to go. Mm-hmm. They got so many positions they need. All right.
They need them many positions.
Yeah, they need a lot of positions. I couldn't, I looked and I thought, what do they need? And I couldn't. I didn't know what they needed, man. So in reality, I'm gonna tell you why I wanted to do it. In reality, I hope they trade down. I was just telling you about that. I hope they trade out of the pick. I don't think that they're going to do that because I don't think that the organization knows what they're doing. But in reality, they should trade out of the 11th. They probably should trade with y'all. Y'all the 20th. That makes sense. Because to me, everything's jumbled up. Like I was just telling you, everything's jumbled up. Everybody's about the same. So with
But
that
if
being
they
said,
don't, that's like if they don't trade, what they want, what they gonna get?
all right. I think you have to go because they didn't go with no. They didn't pick up too many free agents, so I think you got to go receiver. Even
Mm-hmm.
though I believe that you can get a receiver in the second round that'll be just as good as the one in the first round, I think you go
Mm-hmm.
receiver here. And with that being said, I go with first round is Garrett Wilson, receiver out of Ohio State. Um, I think he's the better of the two that is coming out between him and Chris Olave. Chris
Mm-hmm.
Olave has a lot of things that I don't like. He reminds me of Josh Doctson, who we drafted about 4 or 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and this is listen. A lot of people don't agree with what I'm gonna say here, but he's soft, in my opinion. The knock on him is that he's soft, but they're trying to hide that. He gets beat up and pushed around, and to me, you don't need that, especially in a division, because NFC East has always been known as the black and blue division.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see. First of all, your name is Chris Olave. If your name is
What that
Olave or
got to
something
do
like
with
that,
it, man?
man, I'm telling you. To me, I don't even like the way your name sound. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't like the
Mo
way your
funny
name
as shit.
sound, and you suspect. You suspect.
Mm-hmm.
I need me a dog, and he don't have that dog look to him. He just don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing about him to say just he that dog. You know what I mean? Hey, Lou, people can say what they want, but them boys out Pittsburgh, when they draft wide receivers, they draft dogs. They know what
Mm-hmm.
they're doing when they draft wide receivers out Pittsburgh. I mean, you could go all the way from back in the day in the 70s and 80s. Antonio Randall, what's the other boy that they had?
Plus go
That was
Burris and all them.
Yeah, Plaxico Burress would knock your head off.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Brown, you could just name them and name even Juju. He knocked the
Mm-hmm.
boy out, Burfect from Cincinnati. Knocked him
Mm-hmm.
unconscious, dog. So listen, I need a dog on offense.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Olave ain't it. Garrett Wilson is my pick. 6 feet,
Mm-hmm.
195 pounds. And I just think he'll go good. Terry McLaurin from Ohio, played Ohio State. And
Mm-hmm.
I like what I see in him.
I got you. I got you.
Yep.
I got you. Well, let me tell you, the Pittsburgh Steelers, we got a new quarterback coming, Mo. New quarterback. You know what I mean? I don't know who it is, but you got to protect the quarterback. You got to protect the quarterback. So I think the Pittsburgh Steelers need the offensive lineman. So why go with the best? We're going to go with the best offensive lineman out there, Alabama. If we can get him, we're going to give Evan Neal from Alabama, baby.
I like him.
6'8", 350. You know what I mean? If you want to be with the best, you got to play with the best. You got to play with the world. The team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. So with Pittsburgh Steelers, we should be drafting offensive tackle, you know what I mean, from Alabama or guard. He can play either one, guard or tackle, you know what I mean? Alabama, we got to protect the quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger retired. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Dwayne. He's a mobile quarterback, man. So, hopefully we'll get it straight, man. But, I think we're going to go with offensive tackle Evan Neal. That's Pittsburgh still the first pick in the draft. Evan Neal, man. That's what we're going to go with. Yeah.
Damn, Lou.
So what? What's going? You want to steal my pick?
No, I'm not. I just don't think Evan
He
Neal's
probably don't be there.
Yeah.
I know. He probably don't be there. But in that case, we'll just take if Stanford, not Stanford, North Carolina State offensive tackle, man. We'll take him 6'4", 320, Akeem Wanu. We'll take him. Either one, Mo. We just need some linemen.
I agree.
Because these linemen keep getting hurt, man. You know what I mean? We need some linemen, man. I mean, that's our first pick. That's our first pick in the draft. Take care of the quarterback. You got to stabilize the offensive line, man. Our offensive line ain't helped You know, the running back out none this year, man. He was getting most of the stuff on his own, man. We just gotta help the offensive line out, man. That's what we're gonna do, man. He might not be there, but hopefully he will be. Hopefully he will be, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
so let me see. Second round, Mo. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great pick. I hope he be there for y'all because you definitely need offensive linemen. It's you picked two hell of an offensive linemen too. Just to let you know. It's not a bad pick. I like Evan Neal. He's the best one. And then the boy from Iowa is too. Lindenbaum. Lindenbaum is good too.
Yeah, but you know, we 20th, man. You know, offensive linemen, they be dying, they run like roaches, man. They be running. They people draft them joints real quick, man. So hopefully somebody be there for the Pittsburgh, man. We need that line, man. We got it. If we show up our line, man, offensive line, we're gonna be all right, man. Yeah. So, you know, this is the first mock draft. The mock draft, I know it's on the Sunday, everybody out, but we're going to do it anyway. Y'all catch it on the replay. Y'all come on in, one or the other, baby. Yeah, so second round pick. What the Redskins second round pick, Mo? I say Redskins. The Commanders. The Commanders.
We don't have a second round pick.
I ain't got a second round pick?
Nope.
Oh well.
I'm sorry. Third round pick. We have a number 47. That's right. We traded with Indianapolis. We have 47. I'm sorry.
But you go ahead with y'all next pick then. The Redskins. Look, the Redskins is on the clock. Mo doing some studying like he's a real GM and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. To me, you have to go safety here. You have to go safety. And there was two safeties. Hold on.
Yeah, look at Mo. The Commander's gonna have to put Mo as the general manager.
No, because I mean, because I had it mixed up between the third and the second. I gotta make sure I got the right one.
Yeah, we studying. We studying here on the mock draft for the Rebuttal Entertainment. We don't be doing no play. We're gonna take up all our 5 minutes. Oh man, go on, Mo. We're gonna take up all our 5 minutes. I've been ready. I'm waiting on you.
Nick Cross from Maryland. Nick Cross. A hell of a player. I wrote him down last night. But it's probably a little high, maybe a little high, but we need a safety and we got to get one. We don't have a third round pick. We got to go here with a safety.
Nick Cross, Maryland.
Yep.
I got you.
We need a safety here. And being that we don't have a third round pick, we got to go somewhere. So Nick Cross.
Well, we got somebody on Facebook that you know watching the Facebook. Marcus Robertson Sr. is in the house. You know what I mean? He's on Facebook watching. Yeah.
I know what you need in Dallas, buddy.
Yeah.
If you watching, I know what you need.
Yeah, he watching and waving. That's all he doing. He watching and waving. Dallas need a whole fucking team. You know what I mean? Further, they get rid of them daggone fans. They're always going to the Super Bowl fans and they ain't never going nowhere. That's what they need to get rid of.
Yeah,
he's like, what's up, fellas? Yeah, they need to get rid of first. Them fans, like him, light skin Lou, and all them, they need to go. Need to get rid of them fans, man. That's why they can't win nothing.
Yep.
Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers got 52nd pick, second round. I'm a lineman, Mo. We got to stabilize the defensive line. You know what I mean? Offensive line, defensive line. He said Dallas needs a defensive end. That's what he's going with.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, so we got to stabilize the offensive line. Now we're gonna go to the defensive line. So if we can't get the big boy from Georgia, Devontae wide, we 20 is not that far, but he probably be gone. But I'm just being realistic. I'd love to get him 6'2", 307 more. Man, we got to show up the defensive line, man, because my man from Notre Dame he had his brother die, so I understand. And Cameron Haywood, he ain't gonna he can't keep holding the fort down by himself. You know what I mean? So we gotta get some big youngers up in here. So I'm gonna say Devontae Wyatt from Georgia, or Mo. We want the defensive tackle. Where he from? Is it from Texas? Let me see. I forgot where he was from, man. He no, not the one from Florida. One from Texas. I forgot his name, but it's Tuhid Damini, something like that, man. That's what we need, man. We need another lineman to stabilize the defense in. Okay, Texas A&M. The Marvin Leal. That's what we trying to get. We need the Marvin Leal, Texas A&M, 6'4", 290 defensive tackle. You know what I mean? We gotta show up this offensive defensive line, because that will win football. Y'all don't know football? Let me tell you about football. The offensive defensive line in the trenches is what wins games. Tom Brady can't do it without no line. You know what I mean? Nope. He can't do it without no line. You got to have a line to help support him. You got to have a defensive line to keep them linemen off them linebackers, to get some pressure on the quarterback. You know what I mean? The quarterback can't stay there forever. So Pittsburgh Steelers, second round pick is gonna be even one of them, man. Or Mo, I'm gonna pull a blank. We might go get that quarterback from where at Mississippi. Mo, what's his name?
Which one?
The black guy, the number everybody talking about.
Willis.
Yeah, if
He'll
we can
gone,
pull down. I'm just saying, or him, but I'm going with the two defensive linemen in the second round. That's what I'm going with, man, because you got to show this defensive offensive line up, man. If you don't show it up, you ain't going to win nothing.
I agree.
I mean, it just is what it is. Maybe they need to let me be the general man since Kobe retiring. I'll get it for him, Mo. I'll get it for him. Yeah, man. So what round Redskins got next, Mo?
Fourth.
It's Redskins. I mean, I can't help it, y'all. Y'all got to forgive me. I mean, that's what I'm born and raised to call them, man. You know what I mean? Commander just don't sound right. It just don't make my blood go flow when you had Daryl Green, Monty Coleman, Daryl Grant. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. The Commanders just don't make me. I just can't go with the Commanders. They're going to be the Redskins for me. Sorry, Indians. I mean, I can't help it, man. Yeah. So, what's next for the Commanders?
I'm going with Brian Asamoah, linebacker from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
They need a linebacker. I wanted an offensive lineman, but we got to go with linebacker here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, got to go with linebacker.
Oh, we got Yo Butler. You want to come on in and tell us what your bum Cowboys need? We got Trina Robinson on Facebook. I know you're scared, but ain't gonna come in talking about yelling Cowboys defense wins games. Definitely need a O-line. Yeah, see, Trina know her shit though. We can say whatever we want about her. She said Cowboys need a offensive lineman, but defense wins games. Mo, you agree?
Yes.
Yeah, so
if you don't have those offensive defensive lines solidified, you're not gonna go nowhere.
Mm-hmm. So why you pick that guy, Mo? You ain't got no backup in case he ain't there?
Do I? No. Then we would go with Harris from Alabama.
You never can go wrong. Roll Tide. You know I can't stand them brothers.
We need a linebacker.
Can't stand Alabama,
man.
Need a linebacker?
Yeah, absolutely.
They lost a linebacker this year?
They the one that they draft, they put him in the wrong position. They don't have one. They don't have one.
They put him in the wrong position.
They put him at inside linebacker when he's an outside linebacker, and then he's too slow.
Mm-hmm.
He's slow.
He real slow? What he running?
It's just his reaction time and end up just because you run a fast 40 when it's side to side is different.
Oh yeah, side to side. I know what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. So, boy, I'll tell you, you ain't gonna be able to win with Mo, man.
Nah.
So they need to draft a linebacker. And the guy from Alabama, number 40, Mo, that's what you're talking about?
What's his name? Harris, right?
Man, that's the best line. That matter of fact, to me, that's the best player in football. That Bama like that, man. I mean, that Bama, man, he can play, man. Hey, I hear you, man. I hear you. I mean, hopefully the Washington, Commanders get it together. You know what I mean? Y'all need a general manager. This dude studied the Redskins 24 hours a day, man. Call Mo up. Mo got y'all. And if the Cowgirls need some advice, we got Trina and Yo-Yo. They think they know what they're saying, but the Cowboys stink. They're always gonna go to the Super Bowl. They stink, and they ain't going no time soon, man. They got guys stealing. They got guys getting people shot. Hey, they got all kinds of turmoil up in that thing, Mo.
It's Dallas.
Is his name, Mo? It's Dallas?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well, Pittsburgh got a 3rd round pick, Mo. We got a 3rd round pick. And I'm going to go with first. I'm going, me. I always go with the best first, just in case. You never know, man. Even though I know he probably be gone, because I seen him play. I watched some college football. I want my man for Cincinnati, Amar Gardner. 6'3". You know what I mean? We need tall corners. I'm tired of these smurf fat ass motherfucking 5'7", 5. Pittsburgh. I think if you go in the NFL and see the tallest cornerback, Pittsburgh got the shortest cornerback in the NFL, man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, we need some height. We need some height, some speed, man. I'm tired of them getting these damn small 5'7", 5'8" corners, checking Plaxico Burrs, 6'2", 6'3". You know what I mean? So the guy from Cincinnati, Amar Gardner, Mo, he's 6'3", 200, Mo. 6'3", 200.
I like him.
You know what I mean? Anyway, and he ran a fast 40. So that's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? We need a cornerback. You know what I mean? Because we're trying to get what my man name, the left corner. He came from Cleveland Browns. It's time for him to go, man.
Ward. Who is
the one?
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I'm getting a lot of
I know you're talking about.
But he stayed hurt. First of all, he stayed hurt. It's time to get rid of his ass too, Mo. I mean, I'm trying to get rid of all these dudes, man. If you can't stay healthy.
I like Michael. I like a Minka Fitzpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Minka.
But he plays free safety. But we talking about corners. You know what I mean?
But I like him. He's good.
Yeah, he is. And if we can't get him, we're gonna go to Trent McDuffie, cornerback from Washington. At least he's 5'11". You know what I mean? 5'11". He ran a 4.4 40 Mo. I mean, this is what we talking about, man. I'm tired of all these small ass corners. 5'7", 5'8" corner checking 6'9" motherfuckers. I mean, we 5'7" checking LeBron James, that wide receiver, man. Pittsburgh, they need to change the thing, man. They need to change it. And that's what I'm shooting for. Cornerback, Amar Gardner, or Trent McDuffie. And if we can't get a cornerback, we got to try to find a strong safety, Mo. Because I'm tired of Terrell Edmonds bum ass from they came what's that time? That team in the Hokies came from Virginia Tech. I'm tired of this.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we signed them, but I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why we signed them, man. But it is what it is, man. So what's y'all next pick, Mo?
The 6th round.
Damn, y'all, you right. Y'all don't got no picks.
Nope.
Oh man. Okay.
I said we go. We if we can, I got 2 spots here because I think we're gonna make a trade somehow and get 2 6th round picks. I'm hoping, even though I know Washington isn't smart enough to go do that, but it's 2 players I like here. I like Rashad White from Arizona State, and I like Daniel Bellinger, tight end from where's San Diego State. Rashad White is a running back, and we need that because, contrary to popular belief, Antonio Gibson's just not that good. He's just okay. He's not. You don't
like Antonio Gibson?
Huh?
You don't like Antonio Gibson?
It's not that I
You
don't
don't like
him.
Antonio Gibson?
It's not that I don't like him. It's just nothing special about him. He don't have no breakaway speed. He don't have no moves in the hole. He's not shifty whatsoever. It's nothing about him. He always get caught from behind. Even if he break a run, he always get caught. There's nothing about him that's special. And everybody say he got 1,000 yards. Well, if you average 55 yards a game, you can get 1,000 yards, and then that's nothing. It's nothing. Think about it. Everybody say he got 1,000 yards. What's 1,000 yards? It's nothing. 55 yards a game is nothing. So anybody can say what they want. Antonio Gibson this, Antonio Gibson that. Antonio Gibson is just average.
Yeah.
And looking at him on the field, I can see that he's average. He's average. I see him play each and every week, and he's just average. I like Daniel Bellinger, tight end. Little raw, but he gives us a need. Him with John Bates. Logan Thomas is okay. Nothing special about him. But he's just okay. But we need tight ends in the room. I don't like this guy Reyes. They drafted him because he played basketball. He's from Argentina, I believe. But I mean, he's okay. But I take either one of those guys in the 6th round.
Oh man, they gonna kill you for killing what you call, man. Saying you don't like
Antonio Gibson. Well, let him kill me. It's the truth. Let me ask you a question. When has he ever had a breakout game? 160 yards, 200 yards. Have you ever seen him have a 200-yard game?
Nah.
And you won't. The best game he had was against Dallas.
Yeah, it is.
That's the best game he had when he played against Dallas. Dallas was hurt, and we made it to the playoffs with 7 wins. That's the best game he had since he's been in the league.
Hey, everybody had good games they played against Dallas.
And he played against Dallas 6 times and had 1 good game. So what does that tell you?
We need to start talking about Dallas. We got Jose Randon. Where Deebo Samuel's going?
Now, 2 ways this could go. San Francisco could be stubborn and not trade him, which I think is a mistake because right now he's hot. Go ahead and trade him. If he don't want to be there, trade him while you can get something for him. I take a 1st, a 2nd, and a 3rd for him. If I'm San Francisco, because you're not gonna get your draft, you're not gonna get much. All the draft picks and all the free agency is gone already. So if I was San Francisco, I get what I can. I take a 1st and a 3rd this year, a 2nd next year.
Is he worth all that? Is he really worth all that, Mo?
No, but now he hot. His name is ringing bells. His name is ringing bells. So strike now when his name is ringing bells. He's not worth Tyreek Hill of 5 picks. He's just not worth that. But you can get 3. You can get a 1st this year and a 3rd this year and get a 2nd next year. If I'm Washington, I would seriously think about that with Terry McLaurin. Now I like Terry, but let's be honest. Is Terry McLaurin worth $100 million?
Nah, not at all.
He's not worth $100 million. So you either pay him $100 million or get a 1st, a 3rd, and a 2nd next year. That's what I'm doing if I'm Washington. Because otherwise you have to pay him. You got to pay him $100 million or he gone.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could trade a wide receiver in a pick for him. You know what I mean? But basically, don't nobody want none of them bum ass wide receivers they got.
I mean, right now, Terry McLaurin is hot. Him and Deebo, they hot right now. And the boy from AJ Brown, the boy from Tennessee.
I think, hey, Mo, Jose, I think they're gonna trade. You know where you gonna fuck around and go, Mo?
Where?
To Tom Brady and them. They cannot do that, Mo. They cannot do that. Don't send them to Tampa, man. Good God, they got enough weapons over there.
They just signed that boy from Atlanta.
Yeah.
They signed the boy from Atlanta. Was it Gage?
I think that's what you're talking about.
The market is hot. I told you.
Jose said, you're right. The market is hot. And Lou knows it's inflated market. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So that's what I say, Lou. You go ahead and strike now while you can. If San Francisco's smart, Go ahead. He don't want to be there. Get as many picks as you can for him now, and draft this replacement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got my man Lucius Peterson, the cowgirl lover on Facebook. We got Dirk Martin, the Redskin lover on Facebook, waving. Yeah, but them motherfuckers ain't doing that. We ain't even gonna think about them bum motherfuckers.
Hey, if we start talking about the Cowboys enough, Lou gonna go ahead and chime in here in a minute because he gonna want to say something. So Lou, this goes out to you. Your Cowboys suck, and I'm calling it now. They suck. Okay. So you got something you want to say? You know how to reach me.
Man, they more than suck. They overhyped. Their fan base overhyped. They always think they going to the Super Bowl. Them motherfuckers trash. Just like the what's that? Ralph John, the Redskin Stadium. That's how the Cowboys team is. They leaking. They trash.
Hey, and this the same man who said Dak Prescott was one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league we had an argument. He got mad at me, and I said he might be top 15 if at best. He got mad. Now I'm calling it again. Dak Prescott, overhyped, overmatched.
Yeah.
Got outsmarted in the playoffs. What happened, Lucius Peterson? I want to hear something from you now.
They ain't gonna say nothing. They dead, man. He can't say nothing about them bum motherfuckers. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers got the 138th pick in the 4th round. Mo, I'm going linebacker, baby. You know how we go. Linebacker in Central. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going if we can. If we can, Mo, I would love to have LSU linebacker Damone Clark, Mo. The Bama 6'2", 240, Mo, one of 4.54. You know, we need speed. Speed kills in football. Showing up that defense. The defense was atrocious. Atrocious last year, man. It was atrocious. Well, I'm ready to give it to all of them. Mo, I ain't loyal to none of them niggas. None of them. Devin Bush, he can go too, Mo. He can go too.
He been a letdown.
Yeah, so we picked up the Seattle Seahawks linebacker. Hopefully he can help us out, man. But we're gonna be all right, man. Let me read this one. Jose said, Jose say Cowboys couldn't give away Cooper, and now Debo is high. Level out. Cowboy management always making mistakes. Damn. So we need to combine the Cowboy management and the Commanders, Washington Commanders management. We put both of them together. What we get, Mo?
A pile of shit.
Oh my God. Y'all know Mo don't like nobody, especially when you bullshit and they ain't fixing the team up. So well, that's crazy, man. Let me see. Mo is one more linebacker. If we can't get this guy, Mo, I want to not Brandon Smith. What's the guy name, man? Nick Bonito, Mo. You know who that is?
Nick Bonito?
Yeah. Nick Bonito, the linebacker from Oklahoma. He runs the 4.540, 6'3". See, we want linebackers running 4.544. We don't want no 6'5", no 4.6, no 4.7. I run that shit right now. We don't want none of them slow ass linemen out there, Mo. Linebackers out there. We trying to show up our defense. I keep telling y'all, defense kills, man. So that's why I went to the trenches first, offensive line. You know what I mean? Defensive line. Then, of course, we need corners because we got Smurfettes out there. So we need to go to the tall cornerbacks, you know what I mean? Trent McDuffie and them. Now we're going to show up with Pittsburgh always famous for linebacker. But, Mo, if we can't get a linebacker, I want to go another defensive lineman. That's how we going,
I'm not mad at it.
I mean, enough of this stuff, man.
Because Pittsburgh know what they're doing, man.
Enough of this stuff. I mean, we got to shore this stuff up, man. We've been mediocre for the last 2 years. Even though we make the playoff, I don't care about that stuff, man. Pittsburgh Super Bowl or bust, man. The Cowboys, they get hyped when they make the playoff, not us. Now, you know what I mean? We the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So, yeah, Mo, what's our next pick?
It's the 7th round, man.
Hey, I ain't got too many, huh?
Yeah, nah, we don't got shit, man. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Here we go. I think we need a offensive line. I think we need offensive and defensive line. My damn computer done froze. We need offensive linemen and defensive linemen. But we got 2 7th-round picks, right? So what I'm going to do is my first 7th-round pick, tackle from TCU, 6'6", 327. I think he's an offensive tackle, but I think they're gonna move him to guard. Obinna Eze. He's a big man, 330 pounds, man. I like him. 330, yeah, he's a big man. And I think he'll be there in the 7th round. Yep. Obinna Eze. I think I'm saying it right.
7th round pick. You think he's gonna still be there?
Yeah. I mean, shit. He could go. He could last there.
Why him?
I like him. He's big. He's the size I like, and he's athletic enough just to make the other guys that I saw. I don't want no offensive lineman that's 295. I just don't like that. I like big offensive linemen so they can wear you out. And when you in the cold, when it get cold here in DC, and that running game and put that pressure on you, because they guys tend to fall when you put that pressure on them when you running the ball in the wintertime, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, they say you get a sucky division.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Sucky division. So that's what you're going with?
Yep, that's the first. Now we got 2 7th-round picks.
All right, what's the other one?
I'm going. Go ahead. You'll go.
Well, we got a 6th-round pick. We got a 6th-round pick. You know where I'm going. I'm going wide receiver. Pittsburgh always sneaky to get a wide receiver. You know what I mean? They sneaky wide receiver. I'm going with Alex Pierre out of Cincinnati, Mo. I'm not going with no more short wide receivers. No, Pittsburgh always drive tall wide receivers anyway, Mo. The Bama 6'2", 211, Mo. He wanted the 4-4-1. We need speed, Mo. Speed to kill. You know what I mean? He can go with Claypool and shit like that, man. So I'm going to go with Cincinnati wide receiver. You know what I mean? Pick number 206 in 6th round, Alex Pierre. Or I would go with another offensive tackle. You know what I mean? Either or, Mo. Either or, baby. That's how we roll.
I'm not mad. Hey, listen, I don't know. You know who fit y'all system? I'm gonna tell you who. The boy who got cut from the Browns, Landry. Jarvis Landry. He fits y'all, man.
He get hurt. He get hurt too much. We don't want no crybaby ass dude. You know, Pittsburgh like saying their own thing, man. We don't want no Jarvis Landry, man.
Man, he fit your system, bro. He fit y'all, man. He tough, man.
Let him go with the Redskins, man. Let him go with the Redskins.
I'll take him.
Let him go with the Redskins.
I would
let him go with the Redskins. Yeah, man. So go ahead. What's our second one, Mo?
All right, our second 7th round. I'm going with I believe it is. Let me make sure his name is right. Hold on. I don't know why my damn thing is acting up today. I don't know why my damn service is acting up. I got plenty of
Wi-Fi. Because they know. They mad at you talking about your own team. You can't keep talking about your own team and get away with it, man.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know the damn thing. All right, I'm gonna take a defensive tackle. Matt Butler from Tennessee, defensive tackle. You hear me?
Matt Butler, defensive tackle for Tennessee. I hear you.
Yep, 6'5", 302. He a little light in the ass for me, but I would take him. We lost 2 defensive tackles in this offseason. Tim Settle, I think he went to Buffalo, in which they should have kept him. If you was gonna get rid of one, you should have never got rid of 2. I think that was a bad move on this team, but that's neither here nor there. Also, I like Philanders Mathis from Alabama. You hear me?
Alabama, man. You know me. You never can go wrong with an Alabama player. You never can go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
You never can go wrong with an Alabama player, man. You know what I mean?
I like him. For Landry Mathis, Alabama.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Well, this is the Pittsburgh Steelers last draft. I mean, 7th round, pick 225. I'm going with Charlie Kohler. You know us, we still tight ends, man. Tight end, Iowa State, 6'6". He wanted the 4.6 40. Mo, you know we need them tight ends that block, man. You know we need them blocking tight ends,
Yeah,
man.
that's
And he can
another thing
catch,
y'all
Mo.
do good at.
Yeah. He was a standout at the Senior Bowl, man. So we're gonna go with the Iowa state tight end Charlie Kohler. And if not, maybe we could steal a prospect, another. If we don't get him, Mo, maybe we could steal another prospect at quarterback.
I don't mind. I don't. It doesn't matter to me. Y'all always make good decisions with tight ends too.
Yeah. So
Y'all, yeah, I mean, it's just that's how an organization is supposed to be ran, like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
See, since COVID retiring, I think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers general manager this year, man. You know what I mean? Tomlin need to concentrate on running the whole team, stay out of the defense, lead them defensive coaches, let them coach the defense. You know what I mean? And you coach overall. I'm going to be the general manager, Mike Tomlin. I'm going to bring you the players you need to be. And this is how we're going to do it at the mighty, the best team, the world's team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And that's in our draft, but we ain't finished this show. But Mo, how many more drafts y'all got? One? Or you done?
We done.
Oh, damn, that's it?
Yep.
Man, what they do? Trade all the draft picks, man?
Yep, they gave away so many, man. They dumb. Why would you trade away draft picks for Carson Wentz?
Oh no, man. I couldn't tell you. We got my cousin Carvette Moore watching on Facebook. We got my daughter watching on Facebook. We got Mac Goody and them bum commanders. He's watching on Facebook.
No. Don't do that, Lou. Don't do that,
What?
Lou. Black just fine. Leave him alone.
Man, Black don't know shit. Black full of shit. That's what he know. You know what I mean? Matt Goody say, this is definitely our year. We will change Carson. He will be the comeback player of the year. Okay. You hear that, Mo?
I like it. I didn't want Carson, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Because to me, if you surround him with weapons, because he was scared. Indianapolis offensive line wasn't the same last year. They didn't play like they had been playing. Also, they didn't have no good wide receivers. So I think if you put a couple more weapons around them and show up our offensive line, I think he'll be all right.
Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see if he interception prone, right?
I mean, that's fine. Hey, let me ask you a question. Y'all got the guy with the big with the helmet got smashed into his face. What's his name?
Man, he ain't gonna make the team. They gonna cut him, man.
What's his name?
Rudolph. Mason Rudolph.
That's who y'all got.
No, we got bum ass Mitchell. We got bum ass Mitchell Trubisky.
I mean, I would have rather had him than Carson Wentz.
It's unfortunate that our quarterback that I thought was going to be starting this year had the unfortunate incident. He passed away. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my guy, Dwayne Haskins. But, you know, it's unfortunate we got to rely on Mitchell Trubisky. God.
Hey,
that's why I show up the offensive line, Mo. We got to get that offensive line situated.
Hey, people talk about Mitch Trubisky, right? Let's be honest. What did he have in Chicago? The offense was built wrong. He didn't have no weapons. The offensive line sucked. I mean, he ain't had no weapons. Allen Robinson, seriously.
Allen Robinson was pretty good though, man.
Yeah, but that's only one weapon. He only had one weapon. How could you win with one weapon?
Yeah, you right.
Trubisky ain't as bad as everybody think.
I hear you. Lorenzo Jackson said the Commanders 10-7 this year, NFC East.
That's right. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Mike Goody on Facebook say, I believe we will be a lot better than we was last year with the draft and the upgrade in QB.
Well,
that's what your man Black said.
Black, I got the one thing I'm mad about is You let Bobby Wagner go all through free agency. You don't pick him up. It's plenty of free agents they could have got, and they didn't grab nobody. All they had to do was rework Carson Wentz's contract. To me, we could have got way better. We could have got way better than what we did, and we didn't. So that tells me one thing: either Ron Rivera knows that he is on a short leash, and he just don't give a damn, or he's inept. Now it could be a little of both. Very well could be a little of both. But you could have got way better if you had just tried. They didn't even try to get better. They ain't try to get better. And which, because why you you got play. I go down the list of available free agents. It's a lot of good players out there who could play, and you just let them go.
This is the first time I seen Pittsburgh was real active in free agency in a long time, man. You know what I mean? So it seemed like to me they really trying to replace Devin Bush, man. Like they didn't like, but come on, man, he was hurt. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. This year, Mo, if he don't play, get him up out of there. I ain't got time for the nonsense this year. I'm not having it this year, man. We the Pittsburgh Steelers, excellent. We not the Dallas Cowboys. We excellence in Pittsburgh, man. And it's so unfortunate that, it ain't been the way it was, but hopefully, man, we can get it the way it was now, man. I mean, but Mo, do you think if when would they decide the fate of Dan Snyder?
I don't think it's long. I think Dan Snyder, the more and more that Congress and the FTC, because he got a DEA case on him too. The DEA is investigating all the trainers out there, the doctors and shit. All the stuff that get uncovered. RG3 decided to shelve his book because they paid him off to be quiet. Come on, bro. You know they did. Why would you say you got to?
Not just they pay him off, the players threaten him too.
Yeah. Yep.
They threaten him.
Yep. So to me, that lets me know one thing: the more and more these emails, John Gruden is suing the NFL, so he's gonna want a motion to discovery about those emails. He's suing. Why wouldn't he?
That's right. They took his livelihood.
Yeah, they took his livelihood. I want to know what these emails say. Dan Snyder's done.
So we all talking about black ownership. You think the NFL should make it a black owner that owns the Washington Commanders?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be the Washington Commanders because Denver Broncos are up for sale also.
Well, even one. Maybe
that's what I was going to
say. More than one, but I mean, it could be two.
That's what I was going to say. At this point, if I'm Roger Goodell, I put a black coalition together, whether it be, and this can go any order you want. Michael Jordan, Jay-Z, Puff, I don't care how you put it together. Put a black ownership group together. And put two black ownership groups together. Go cut the red tape and give it to these black. You have to at some point, because then you set forth a precedence. You don't have one family owning a team for 100 years and still putting your foot on our necks. Your foot have been on our necks for 500 years. You have these black entrepreneurs out here. Let them do something. But listen, I'm not a Barack Obama fan, and we're not gonna get into politics here because it's not a political show. But why not put a group together and Barack is leading it, regardless of how anybody feels about him or anything.
He said he want to own a football team.
Maybe he doesn't want to own a football team, but maybe he can do some type of committee. Because at some point, you stop. Okay, Hugh Jackson has retracted his lawsuit.
He did.
Right? Hugh Jackson is retracting his lawsuit. Brian Flores, they doing something. They doing something private for him. At some point, we got to figure out something. We got to put a black group, some type of a committee, a consortium, however you want to state it. for black ownership. You don't have no black owners in baseball. I think Nelly owns a percentage or something, right?
Florida.
Of a team.
Mm-hmm.
But at some point, you got to do something. We got one black majority owner, and that's Michael Jordan. You got to do better. And it doesn't have to be black. Listen, you could be Puerto Rican, Dominican. There's plenty of, you could be Mexican. I don't give a shit. But you need to be brown. And that's just what it is. Because if you look at it and nobody, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't really care. That's why I'm on this show, and it's to give my opinion. If you're brown, you came from a black man somewhere along the line. I don't give a damn what you say. Not you, Lou, but I'm just saying people. I don't care how they feel about it. I want a brown man to own a team, whether it be he could be African, he could be Spanish, he could be Brazilian. I don't care. He could be Arabic. He just needs to be a black man. And you do have Shad Khan, who owns the Jacksonville Jaguars. That he's a brown man. But they've tried to twist his arm and not give him the same. You know what I mean? They haven't given him the same leeway. His team is bad. You won't let his team get good, and I hope his team gets good. I want Jacksonville to succeed because he's a brown man. I just think he deserves it. They need to do something, and here's the chance for Roger Goodell. You get rid of Dan Snyder. The Denver Broncos are already up for sale. I believe that they were talking about selling the Chargers. The Dean Spanos, the Spanos family was talking about selling the Chargers. The Nats, even though it's baseball, the Nats are potentially up for sale.
I got you. So we need some minority owners in some of these NFL and some of these sports teams.
Absolutely.
I got
at some
point, kind of black brown.
I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you finagle it. If you can have former Russian mobsters owning a basketball team, then why we can't have a black? You see what I'm saying?
Hey, look, well, they ain't doing that no more because they just ran one out of Boston. MTK Global, they put a $5 million, a $5 billion out of them. $5 million. They looking for him. The Cunningham that was with Tyson Fury now, so they just searching for him now. But Lorenzo say, I think we need to move Chase Young around on the D line instead of just keeping him on one side.
Okay, let me say something about that, Lorenzo. I've had some people I've talked to, and I'll just say this, and I hope no one gets offended, but I just got to be honest, who stated categorically that Chase is lazy. He got the money, and I'm sorry because Lou knows people who are related to Chase and who are friends with Chase, and I'm sorry. I mean, I have to be honest. These are coming from very close sources that I've had who said Chase is lazy, he got the money, and he doesn't have that drive. Now, people may get mad at me. I'm sorry, but these are close people.
Mo, don't apologize. The motherfucker lazy. He lazy. Nobody apologize to him.
The word is that he's lazy. He doesn't like to. He's late for meetings. He loafs around in practice. He's kidding, joking all the time. And I want the young guy I want him to do well. But that is and Lou, me and you've discussed this off air, what has been told to me. We've discussed this off air, and this is very, very close people that he knows. And I stand on it. I stand on what I'm saying to you right now. They have said that he's very lazy. He doesn't try. He got the money and just don't really care no more. I hope it's not true. Because that means, once again, we wasted a top round, a second pick in the draft. We could have had a franchise quarterback.
What's this year? What's this? His third or fourth year? Second, third?
This will be his third year. He got 9 sacks for his whole career.
So his first year was pretty good. The second year, first year pretty good. Second year he went down. Third year, what you expect?
Man, listen, Lou, he played 9 games last year. He still played 9 games. And in 2 years he got 9 sacks. Now you tell me, are those Von Miller? Are they Von Miller type stats to you? Are they Khalil Mack? I'm just saying, do that look like that to you?
That's all he had was 9 for this. Damn, that's it.
9 sacks over 2 years.
In the first year,
he had 7.5 his first year. Do that look like the BIGLEWSR brothers?
Second year, he ain't did nothing.
No, he had 1.5 sacks. Do that look like the BIGLEWSR brothers?
Oh,
the Watt brothers?
It damn sure ain't the Watt brothers, that's for sure.
No.
Oh, man.
And I'm just saying, with the numbers don't lie. That man got 9 sacks. Now, I'm 43 years old. If I got in shape and I'm just and put on some, I could go out there and get 9 sacks.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Mo.
I could go out there and get 9 sacks, Chase. And I stand on it. Now, if you don't, I'm calling it right here. Chase, you can easily reach me if you have a question about these comments that I'm saying. I'm standing on it.
Oh, man. Mo, you better leave the predator alone before he beam your ass, man.
Yeah. You know, well, he got some pull in DC, and I understand that, brother. But you got to do better, young man. You got to stop being rich and wanting to fly private flights and hang out with Rick Ross. You think I don't know? But you got to stop wanting to hang out with these celebrities, Meek Mill, Wale. Man, go do your craft, man. You rich. You got to stick to it and be great at what you do. You got the potential, young man, and do it. You can't want to hang out with rappers and still think that you're going to come and make the meetings and not be late and all this. You got to, everybody talk about it.
All right, well, let's get off the Chase Young Mobile all day. We got my man Brad Fitch in Facebook watching another cowboy ding-dong head-ass motherfucker. I mean, these cowboy fans be coming out of the bushes, but when they lose, they go right back in. I swear, man. Mo, Colin Kaepernick is 5 years now, 6 years now. He's still trying to get in the NFL, man. If anybody gonna get this man a chance, Mo, and he say he don't care if he'll back up, you know what I mean? He just, is it too late, Mo?
Yeah, I think it's too late. He should be in the league. I just think he was blackballed. He didn't do nothing wrong. It's the league that we're in, man. It's bad. They shouldn't have did him like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just wrong.
So no possibility. All the workouts he's doing just for nothing, huh?
Nope, it's over. Now, and because you can't. It's hard to sue somebody and then say, now that I sue you, I'm gonna come back and work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to deal with him. Now, should he be? Of course. But is he going to be? I doubt
it. If it was a team give him a chance, who you think it would be? Besides Pittsburgh, because, we give everybody chances. So who would it be?
Seattle.
Yeah.
Pete Carroll's very progressive. And I think he deserves a second chance. He's no worse than, he's on the same level as Baker Mayfield. Let's be honest. He just is. At least he carried the team to the Super Bowl. Baker Mayfield never beat a playoff. He never won a game in the playoffs. Is he any worse than him? Let's just keep it honest.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves a second chance. Only thing this man said, why should these pigs be allowed to walk around killing innocent black men? And tell me where the lie was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, we're going to probably get complaints. Well, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't call police pigs. But let me ask you a question. If you do filthy things, what are you?
If they do filthy things, what is it?
Yep. You know what they are. They're a pig, like he said. Now, a lot of people won't agree with that, and it doesn't matter whether you agree with that, but it's the truth. You can paint it and put all the lipstick on it you want. But if you do filthy things, according to God, you're amongst the pigs.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. But you're right. Once you start suing these good old boys, man, I mean, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's gonna be hard. I understand. He still got that itch and that passion and stuff like that. But hey, NFL starts this year. So, I mean, he can go down there and talk to Dwayne The Rock Johnson, the owner of the XFL. Go down there and play with them, man. You know what I mean? If he really want to play football, man, he can do that too. You know what I mean? What do you think about him going to XFL? It's probably below his standards and pride, but if he really want to play, if he really want to play, man, I think it's something to do.
I agree. Look, maybe, I don't agree with it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. If you want to check, and I know he could use a check, and we could all use checks. Go ahead and go to the USFL, whichever one, man. And I'm okay with that. I don't like it because I know that you were done wrong, and we all know how America has treated black men for the last 500 years, how we also treated the indigenous people of this country, and we treated them like trash and lower citizens, but that's nothing new. So at some point, we have to be able to, I don't want to say accept these things, but we have to try to deal with them and navigate, because we still have to make a living out here in America. And sometimes you have to, I don't want to say look past, but sometimes you got to see the bigger picture. And it's nothing wrong with having a fight in a crusade. And I agree with his fighting crusade. But this fighting crusade was at his detriment. Now, was it worth that? Was it worth that? Because we're going to still get the same thing. The same thing is going to happen. So was it worth it? And in his mind, yeah, it was worth it. So since it was worth it, in your opinion, go ahead to the USFL. If they put you back in the NFL, go ahead back to the USFL.
Hey, is that the USFL Johnny Manziel and Terrell Owens playing with, or that's something else?
I can't hear you.
Is that the USFL Johnny Manziel and Terrell Owens playing with?
Hold on. What'd you say, Lou? You went out.
I say, is that the USFL that Johnny Manziel and Terrell Owens playing with?
No, that's XFL. They're in another one. They're in a different league.
Arena? That's arena.
They're in some type of arena league, yeah.
Yeah, because I just watched it. Johnny Manziel hit T.O. for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh man, I tell you,
man, look, if you love sports, man, I would go and do it, man, right now if I could. I mean, it's just, if you love something like T.O., it's obvious to me. I don't know why T.O. is doing it. I mean, he's 50 years old. I mean, but he's still in shape. I mean, hey, he's a Hall of Famer, but T.O. always feels slighted. That's how he is. He always feel like he doesn't get his just respect. And I don't know why. He's probably the top 3 greatest wide receivers of all time.
Yeah, he up there. They can say they can downgrade him all they want.
Yeah, and it'll never change. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, even if you wasn't a first ballot Hall of Famer. We all know why you wasn't. Look, you can say Randy Moss, you can say T.O. It's all in what you like. Randy Moss was more flashier. Randy Moss had bigger highlights, but T.O. just did everything great.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So is there anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
No, I appreciate it. Hopefully we do a draft day, a pre-draft show next week, and I guess we'll talk about that off air. But I'm looking forward to a draft. I can't wait. I'm hoping that my team gets better, and I appreciate the invite once again. I'm looking for new and bigger things this year coming from the Rebuttal Entertainment. I can't wait, and I appreciate you, Lou.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Nate Banks on here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna call Nate too. Say, look, man, we need to talk about this sorry ass Washington team. Nate, if you hear me, I'm gonna call you this evening.
All right, man. Well, thanks everybody for coming in. You know, the mock draft, man. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you later, Luke.
All right. Peace and blessings.